Now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey, good morning everyone, and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I'm your host, Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. Happy to be here with you today. Sun is shining, weather's nice. It's not too hot, not too cold. Just right, you know, just the way Goldilocks would say, this one's just right. Probably gonna get warmer today though, but that's all right. So hey, I'm happy to be here. Glad you're here with me as well. We have a great show in store for you this morning. Good morning to my folks on the line already. Mom is here, John is here, Vincent is here. Great to see you all. Vincent, stay tuned because your horn is on this show today, and I made sure that it's the right one this time, so no fake outs like I did to you last time. But yeah, so it's here to show you. Got lots in store, got some saxophones today. Gonna change things up a little bit today with the Something Cool segment, so you'll have to wait and see what happens there. But yeah, so those of you who are new to the show, don't know who we are or what we're doing, we are Palin Music Center, and we are sharing the coolest instruments on the internet for you to purchase on our website at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006, or checking out our Reverb page at reverb.com. For those of you not in the know, reverb.com is a website geared towards selling primarily used musical instrument gear. It's all music focused, so sound gear, guitars, amps, drums, wind instruments, all that kind of stuff. So it's not an auction site like eBay, but it's just more just sellers getting on there to sell their stuff, and it's a really cool site. So you can get super cool deals there. Good morning, Max and Charlie. Welcome to the show. So yeah, in addition to the cool instruments and everything that we have to show you, we talk about music. I'd like to share sometimes some old stuff, sometimes some new stuff, just whatever's in my head for the day, whatever I'm listening to. And then we talk about anything else that comes into my head, art, literature, who knows, food, travel. We can talk about anything. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. I'll be happy to interact with y'all, and we can talk about all kinds of fun stuff. So, all right. So that's what we do. That's why we're here. So we're gonna probably just get this party started and dig into some of these saxophones. But did you guys see the amazing moon last night? We had a trifecta of moon phases going on. So we had a full moon. Which, full moons are full moons. They're pretty cool. Makes all the kids crazy. Ask my wife, who teaches kindergarten, what her kids were like yesterday. But something about it, it makes people go crazy. But we had a full moon, which was a harvest moon. So the harvest moon is the last full moon before the winter solstice, I think. when we changed from summer to fall in the September 22nd, I think is the date this year. So it's the harvest moon, meaning it's time to get your crops harvested and get it all in before things start cooling off. And then we also had a super moon last night, which was, we had the super moon is where the moon is its closest proximity to Earth. So it just looks huge in the sky. And then on top of that, we had a partial lunar eclipse last night as well. We had like an 8% eclipse. So we looked at it last night. I mean, the sky was perfectly clear for it, which was amazing. But it just looked like the top of the moon was just a little scooped off. It was kind of cool. So I hope you all got to see it around the world. I don't know what it was like. Maybe on the other side, we had a viewer from Greenland the other day. What did the moon look like in Greenland? I don't know. But our folks that watch from Singapore or the Netherlands, or we got folks all over the world. So. I'd like to know what the moon looked like where you were if you got to see it. So you may just be watching it now, But anyway, super, super cool. Lots of great stuff going on there, so I hope you got to see it. All right, that's enough about that. Let's say good morning to Jordan because he's just sitting over here all quiet. We got to wake him up. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you see the moon last night? Did you get to check that out?
No, I didn't.
You missed it?
I'm sorry. I didn't. I knew it was a full moon, but I didn't know we were getting other phases.
Yeah, all the good stuff. Harvest moon, super moon,
Man,
lunar eclipse, all that good stuff. So
man. What a shame.
maybe next time.
Yeah.
in like 2073 or whatever. No, we seem to get lunar eclipses more regularly than solar eclipses. It seems like those happen
Yeah.
at least like once a year, in some form or another. It seems like we're always having a lunar eclipse at some point. But the solar eclipses, those are a little bit harder to come by. But
Yeah.
anyway, Mom says the moon was stunning out there in California. So
Cool.
super cool. Yeah, so
Well, nice.
shall we dig into it?
Let's dig.
Let's dig. Let's dive.
Let's dig
I
or
don't
dive.
know what's going on. The phone screen here is like really dark or something. I feel like.
Oh,
I'm
really? I can
in a
turn the
shadow.
brightness up.
I don't know if it's just me. If I'm going blind, it's very possible.
I bet the brightness is down.
Oh, that's all right.
There we go.
Oh, hey, look, I can see myself. There we go. All right. Fun. All right, let's. What are we talking about? What are we doing?
We're about to dig.
We're about to dig. Get that shovel. All
Okay.
right.
Before we dig into the horns, we need to dig into your shirt and watch.
All right, the shirt. Today's Wednesday, so there's hints of pink in here. If you know, you know. Wednesdays are pink days. But this is one of my Daniel Cremieux shirts. I call this one my ice cream or my sherbet shirt. Sherbet? It's a sherbet shirt. Say that 3 times fast. Because look at it. I mean, it just looks like ice cream, It's got the chocolate sauce on it. Got the whole deal. But it's all Paisleys, so, we try to stick with that Paisley theme as much as we can. I don't know why. It's just my thing. But it's a Daniel Cremieux. So if you ever want to know what kind of shirts I get, go find Daniel Cremieux. You can find them all over the place. And then my watch. This is my very special, my treasured 100th episode watch, gifted to me by the marketing team here. My Seiko 503 with the green face on there, the green dial. Just super cool. I just absolutely love this watch. Wear it as often as I can. But I got to trade them out so you guys see something new. Yeah, absolutely love it. On the back, it's engraved. It says "Wake Up with Greg, 100 episodes." So it's pretty cool, right? Super exciting. So always thankful and appreciative of that. And we're halfway to 200 already. We got episode 150 coming up next Friday. Not this coming Friday, but a week from Friday will be episode 150. Holy smokes! Can't believe it. Got some craziness going on here. All right, so that's the shirt, that's the watch, that's the game. Let's play Look at Saxophones. All right. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the Price is Right. It's whatever you want to call it. It's what's the quiz show. There's so many other. What's the weakest link? Maybe we'll go with that. I don't know. All right. Here we go, saxophone numero uno. We got one of these beautiful, beautiful Italian saxophones today, the Ramponi and Casani. This has got the suede leather style case, just gorgeous. You know, the Italians, they just really know how to do things right and make them look elegant and classic and just really amazing. These cases are so great though. They're really nicely formed. They're very protective. They've got a nice accessory compartment on the outside, heavy duty zippers, plus the locking latch. They're just so great. All right, so let's crack this one open and see what we've got for saxophone number one. Doodly-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-bop. All right, here we go. Quite possibly the most beautiful saxophone ever made in the history of saxophones. Yeah, I said it, and I meant it, right? There we are. How gorgeous is that? So this is the Ramponi and Casani Le Due Voce, the two voices alto saxophone. And you know what? I think I'm going to put the neck on it so you can get the full effect. You get a really awesome hand-carved solid olive wood neck plug at the top, which is really, really cool. Nice little Italian touch there. I'm going to throw the neck on here so you can see that as well. So it's interesting with this horn because I would say technically we've got three voices on this thing, but let me tell you what the two voices are first, what it represents. First of all, let's look at the engraving. Okay, you've got the engraving on the bell here. That is just a beautifully done, hand-engraved representation of a painting or drawing done by the artist Carlo Casanova back in the late 1800s, I think, maybe early 1900s. But it is a representation of the two church bell towers in the town of Cornasota where these saxophones are made. And so the two towers in the town with the bells represent the two voices of the village. So trying to capture that feeling and that vibe, we've created, well, not we, they, Ramponi and Casani, have created a saxophone made of two different solid metals to represent the two different sounds or voices of the town. So this model, in case, has the solid bronze body. Bronze, as you know, is an alloy of copper and zinc, which is really warm sounding, but very bright, very projecting, very resonant metal, which gives you just a nice, powerful edge to the sound. And then you have a solid sterling silver bell. So solid silver bell, which adds all that warmth and richness and dark color to the sound, which gives you just a versatile, extremely flexible and versatile tone color palette that you can paint your music with. It's just an absolutely stunning horn. So you've got the engraving Ramponi on the inside lip of the bell right there. Kind of hard to see on the screen there, but you kind of get the idea. And then the reason I was calling it three metals or three voices is because the neck is solid brass. And it's their red brass, which has a little bit of a higher copper content. So kind of an interesting piece there. And then all of the keys are natural raw brass as well. All raw finishes on these, no lacquers, no anything, no polishing or buffing or anything. Maybe just a little bit to clean them up, but they age and color and get just a gorgeous patina on them. And it just makes them so beautiful. They look vintage out of the box, and then they just, it's chewy, it's yummy, it's just delicious. The key touches on this, very unique natural olive wood key touches, which have a just silky feel to them. A little different than what you would expect from a mother of pearl key touch or a stone. But they have a warmth to them that the other keys don't have, which I absolutely love. But these are 100% handmade. Been making them this way for 200 years almost. Well, the company's been around for 200 plus years, but they've been making these saxophones in particular for decades at least anyway. I don't know, it's just a little fuzz on there. So all of the other features, you've got the standard post construction on this. You've got high F sharp, front F, all your fine adjustments throughout. The highest grade Italian leather pads with metal tone boosters, and the adjustable thumb hook on the back in metal as well. You've got your not mother of pearl, but your olive wood key touch on the thumb key there as well. The thumb rest, I should say. But guys, this is just an absolutely stunning, beautiful horn. It comes in two versions. This is the bronze and silver version, and then it comes in a brass and silver, where the whole body is brass, and then the keys are silver plated with a sterling silver bell. So a really different look, but also a very unique sound and a beautiful look and feel. So this is the Ramponi Casani, two voices, le due voce, alto saxophone in the bronze and silver. Check this out live on the website right now at palinmusic.com, or give me a call at 417-882-7006, or check out our Reverb page at reverb.com to take this one home with you today. There you go. That's the Ramponi Casani. That is horn number 1. Check it out. Hit the buy it now button and take it home. All right, so that is saxophone number 1. We'll pop that back in its gorgeous little case there. Oops, put the neck away. Comes with a hard rubber mouthpiece, Ramponi mouthpiece, and ligature and cap and all that good stuff. Come on, get back in there. The neck bag is not cooperating. Oh, because I got it hooked on the octave key there. All right, there we go. We got her done. All right, Mr. Jordan, that's saxophone number 1. What is next, my friend?
All right, before the next saxophone, can you recommend some music to us?
Indeed, I can. Indeed, I can. The other day, I don't remember if it was, well, today's only Wednesday, so it was probably last week. I was listening to the new releases, which is something I don't normally do, although I've been doing more and more of it lately. New releases in the kind of the jazz world, maybe a little bit, but jazz, funk, fusion. There were some classic. It was actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of all over the board. But this amazing song came up from some incredible artists, and so I wanted to share it with you today. You've heard of the actor Jeff Goldblum, the iconic actor from the Jurassic Park films and Independence Day and The Fly and gosh, what other? I mean, he's done so many films, and just an incredible actor and an incredible talent. But he is also an amazing jazz piano player, pianist, and he's collaborating with tons of people these days. I think I shared a piece of his with Gregory Porter not long ago. Did I share that or did I not? I can't remember. I know I shared a Gregory Porter. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll do it again sometime. But Jeff Goldblum plays piano, and this is Jeff Goldblum's album with the Mildred Snitzer Orchestra. Not too familiar with that orchestra, but she sounds amazing. And then on top of that, we have the artist, the vocalist, Haley Reinhart. Okay, so there's the album cover. The song is called Tattoo. So Haley Reinhart, those of you who don't know who she is, she was kind of came into prominence with American Idol. She was on season 10 of American Idol. She was a runner-up on season 10. She did not win, but she has certainly gone on to have an amazing career. Those of you familiar with the group Postmodern Jukebox and the videos that they do, you know, of kind of jazz interpretations of, you know, modern pop songs and whatnot. She's done some of the videos that she is in with that group are their most watched, most viewed videos, like 300 million streams or whatever. So she's out there, she's known, and she's sung with just about everybody. And she's been back on American Idol as a mentor for people singing in the soul genre. So she's got one of those classic voices, I mean, where she can, I mean, she's just so versatile. She can do, you know, jazz, she can do pop, she can do rock, she can do blues, she can do R&B, she can do funk, just everything. She can do it, and she's got a fantastic voice for all of those styles. She's recorded several of her own albums and has done extremely well. Just one of really the most versatile artists out there right now, and she's she's gorgeous to boot. But she's got a great voice. Haley Reinhart is her name. You definitely want to check her out. And Jeff Goldblum, I mean, he's he's kind of a Renaissance guy because he can do it all. He's an artist, he's a musician, he's an actor of extreme talent. So just love the guy. And this song is it's a very cool, just jammy jazz vibe. It's got kind of the big band feel in the background with the just gorgeous piano, and then Haley's voice is just it's just smooth and smoky, and oh god, it's so good. So anyway, there you go. I'm not going to sit here and just ramble on and on because I can and I will. I've been known to do that. So the song is Tattoo. The album, Jeff Goldblum, Haley Reinhart, the Mildred Snitzer Orchestra. Maybe it's just a 7-inch 40, at least according to this. There's 2 songs on it. Tattoo is the side B, and Lover is side A. I've not listened to Lover yet, but we'll check that out after the show. I'm going to add that right now to the Wake Up with Greg playlist on Spotify. Playlist I've created for you all to be able to listen to everything that I've recommended on this show for the past 142 episodes, 143 episodes. Holy smokes. So there's over 11 hours worth of music on there. I would really like to know, in fact, Jordan, you can post this as a poll. Have any of you listened to the playlist on Spotify? I would like to know who's listening to it, if anybody is. I know there's followers on it. That playlist, I think there's, 20 or 25 folks on there now. But I'd be curious to know if anybody's listening to it out there, so just let me know. Also, if you're new to the show, let me know where you're watching from. Would absolutely love to know that as well. So that's the song, Tattoo, Jeff Goldblum, Haley Reinhart, Mildred Snitzer Orchestra. Check it out. All right. What's next, Jordan? Saxophone number 2?
Yes, I spelled with wrong, but oh well, I'm going to leave it up.
You spelled with wrong? How can you spell?
On the poll. I was going fast.
Oh, well. Feel free to correct Jordan's spelling when you respond to the poll. I'd be curious to know. Max listens to it, or has listened to it. Mom has. That's awesome. I don't know how many other viewers are out there. We just got a few folks chiming in today, but would love to know if there's more of you out there listening or watching or participating. The chat is the way we can interact with each other, folks, and it makes it more fun. We can figure out what's going on here. But all right, while Jordan's looking at the poll question there, we're going to dig into saxophone. Ooh, big guy, saxophone number 2.
Yes.
Based on the style of this case, we've got another Ramponi and Kazani saxophone here. This is a tenor saxophone in the kind of dark chocolatey leather case, and this one is a special piece. A little bit of a theme here, I guess, today with these 2 horns, because this one is also made out of bronze, solid bronze, but this is it's just a single metal. Solid bronze. This is from their Metals series, which is based on the R1 bore platform, so similar in design to the R1, but in solid metals. So you can get them in solid bronze, you can get them in solid copper, solid brass, you can get them in solid nickel silver, you can get them solid sterling silver, and they're just insanely cool. This one has a super powerful sound with this solid bronze body, the metal series, and then it's got the vintage silver plating on the keys. Also beautifully hand engraved, which I don't think you're going to be able to see on this screen. I don't know what you guys are able to see when I show you that, but the engraving is really beautiful. Just kind of a very simple floral pattern with a big Ramponi and Kazani logo. What does it say there? It says, what does it say? I can't even read it. Well, it says solid bronze. It actually tells you exactly what it is. And then it says Quarna, Italy is what it says on there, and then the Ramponi logo. Again, you get the Can't get my mouth working. The olive wood neck plug there. This one has the mother of pearl key touches on it. So, but otherwise, spec-wise, pretty much the same across the board. Traditional single post construction. Like I said, silver plated keys, the aged silver kind of antique finish to it. Detachable bell and bow, of course. Actually, is that? Now that I'm looking at it, maybe it's not. Maybe that's a fixed bell. All right, it is. What do you know? Interesting. Adjustable thumb hook on the back. High F, sharp, front F, all of the other bells and whistles, fine adjustments throughout. Powerhouse of a horn, guys. This is a beastly horn. Has amazing ability to cut through any ensemble that you're in. If you really want to be heard, this is the horn for you. I got a buddy of mine interested in this horn as well. I know Vincent has got his eyes on that Two Voices alto, but my buddy Jack Probilski, if you're out there, I'm ready to send this one to you whenever you're ready, my brother. Worked with Jack back in the LA Sax days, back in the late 90s, if that tells you anything. If you guys don't know Jack Probilski, look him up. He's an amazing player out there. And a very good friend as well. So this is the Ramponi Kazani solid bronze metals series professional handmade Italian tenor saxophone. A lot of descriptors there, all kinds of fun stuff. Live on the website right now, palinmusic.com. Give me a call, 417-882-7006, or check out our Reverb page, reverb.com. Mention the show and I will give you a sweet smoking deal. All right, so that is saxophone number 2 for you. I'd love to be able to send one of these to you today. So those of my regular watchers out there, make sure you're sharing this with all of your friends and compadres and relatives and co-workers and colleagues and doctors and nurses and whatever. Share it with everyone you know. Folks at church, I don't care, share it with everyone. All right, so that's saxophone number 2. Oops, I forgot to put the neck away in there. Let me redo that while Jordan is talking about our next segment.
Yes, next is the time where you show us something cool.
I didn't open that far enough. All right, so show you something cool. I am going to show you something cool today, but I'm going to do it in a little bit of a different style. So I'm just jumping into the third saxophone, but I thought I would do this as a 100% fresh box opening. So you don't get to see that a lot from me. You see these already out of the boxes and already prepped for the show and everything, but you don't really get to see how these saxophones come to us. And box openings are kind of all the rage these days. I know I love to watch like case openings of the latest Hot Wheel releases. There's a bunch of guys out there that do that and show off all the new things to go out there and look for. So I'm going to do that for you today with this third saxophone, showing you from the very beginning how this looks and how it works. So got my Hawaiian coffee working though. So let's grab this guy. And this one is safety sealed for your protection. And I don't know if you can see, but we'll give it our best shot. It takes up a lot of screen, but this is a Yamaha. This is the, let's look that way. All of the little, you can see all the markings and whatnot there. This is the Yamaha YAS 62S. So this is their flagship model, the 62 professional model alto sax in the S finish, which is the silver plated finish. So I got my little box ripper here. We'll just kind of dig right in and see what that looks like. Try to do it nice and clean. Don't make any big messes here. Box openings are always fun. It's just kind of like Christmas. Or your birthday. It's your birthday. All right, so got a little couple staples in. I hate these staples, by the way. If you're ever the person that has to deal with boxes and stuff like this, and you have these staples, I have ripped holes in my fingers with these things so many times. They are the bane of my existence. They serve a purpose of keeping these boxes sealed, but man, they're wicked dangerous. I've gotten cut open so many times with these darn things. Anyway, there you go. But hey, you can collect them. You can make necklaces out of them. Do whatever you want with them. All right, so that's the opening of the box. Let's crack this open, show you what it looks like. Okay, so that's how it comes in the box there. So now we'll lift it out, pull the end caps off, and then we'll set that box aside to make some room here for the saxophone. We'll take her out of the plastic bag there, and I should probably get my gloves on, because this being a bright silver-plated horn, we certainly don't want to get it fingerprinty. And you'll be able to see the difference in a bright polished silver-plated finish compared to the natural raw or vintage plated finish that you see on that Ramponi saxophone there. So here's the case, Yamaha case. You know, these, the very popular backpack style. You can unzip that and it's got the backpack straps all ready to go. Nice big accessory pocket on the top. And so here's what it looks like fresh open. Woo, isn't that pretty? I love that. Just the contrast of the silver against the black looks really cool and elegant. So let's pop this open and take a look and show you what we've got. All right, nice cellophane plastic bag here to keep it nice and pretty in the case. We'll get her unwrapped, kind of release all the packing there. Da, 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 da. All right, so here we got it. And look at how just pretty, beautiful, shiny that puppy is. I'm gonna leave the key corks in it for now, but you can see when they ship these, they include all these little packing corks that keep the keys closed during shipment, because you don't want those keys to move around while the horn has been being shipped, because that's when damage can happen and keys can get out of alignment. Now we will take those out, and we always, you know, have our shop go through these to make sure that they are perfectly set up and adjusted and ready to play. But man, this is just an absolutely beautiful horn. One of our most popular models, really. We sell a ton of these, both in the silver and in the natural gold lacquer, and then now the new amber finish, which is gorgeous. Now available also in an unlacquered finish for those of you who like a raw horn. So here we go with the features. You've got the beautiful hand engraving there. You can actually see that really well on the screen, at least I can. So I'm hoping that you guys can see that as well. Nice, bright, pretty finish. Italian leather pads. Now, are these, of course, these are all closed up. Are these metal boosters or plastic? These may be plastic tone boosters. In fact, yeah, they are plastic tone boosters on these. So, because this is not their highest top of the line horn, it is a professional grade. It is their most reliable, most widely used horn, probably in the world, and most trustworthy. You can do absolutely anything with this, classical, jazz, all of the other styles, because it is an extremely versatile horn. You can always count on it to have rock solid intonation, clean sound, just a beautiful horn. And with the silver plating on here, it adds a little bit of warmth to that sound color, which is just gorgeous. So high F sharp, front F, mother of pearl key touches. Some of these key corks are already falling out on me. There's Yamaha with their plastic thumb hook. Come on, Yamaha, get some metal thumb hooks out there. Make me happy. What else? This is a poster rib construction. Yeah, and the mother of pearl key touches, I think I already mentioned that. So that is the, Fidel is here, Fidel J, welcome. This is the 62 Mark III. Yes, that is correct, in the silver finish. The 62 has kind of been their flagship model for decades now, and they've, you know, throughout the years, they've made improvements on it and minor tweaks and adjustments to it to, you know, just keep it at the top of its game. But again, this is a roadworthy horn. You can do absolutely anything with this. It is the most reliable, trustworthy horn on the market. Highly recommend it. And it's, as far as professional saxophones are concerned, This is really one of the more affordable ones out there, so it's not hugely expensive. I mean, it's still, I think, in the high 3s, low 4s, but as far as the price is concerned, but still, in the grand scheme of professional saxophones, that's on the lower end of the price point. So there it is. That's the Yamaha YAS 62 Mark III in the beautiful silver-plated finish. Check it out right now on the website at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882, or by checking out the Reverb page at reverb.com. And you can take this one home with you today. Let me show you the neck and stuff on that as well. I'm just going to set that aside. The neck comes wrapped up in the cellophane as well, but it has the really cool gold Yamaha medallion logo on the neck there, the triple crossed tuning forks. Also comes with a nice hard rubber mouthpiece, cap matching ligature, neck strap, swab, all of your accessories and goodies there. So that is, that's my something cool with the kind of a fully loaded box opening there. Showing you how that works from right from the very beginning. That's how we do it. And then we'll pack it back up to make it look as perfectly new like that to send it back out to you after we take photos of it to put on the website. I miss playing on a purple logo Yamaha back in high school. I had a purple logo Yamaha myself. A Yamaha 52 tenor was my first tenor sax. The purple logos are kind of the famous when Yamaha's quality are just kind of really stepped up and made just fantastic horns. And then it just sky's the limit from there. They've just done great work. If you're not familiar with the purple logo, it's just like the painted logo on the bell as opposed to engraved on it like they do now. But yeah, good stuff. Fidel, where are you watching from, brother? Appreciate you being here. Where in the world are you? We're here in Springfield, Missouri. Would like to know where you are. All right, so that's the saxophone. That's the something cool. So now we're, what's left, Mr. Jordan? What do we got left here?
Can you share some wisdom with us?
Share some wisdom. I can do that. I can share some wisdom. Would be happy to do so. This piece of wisdom, I'll pick up these corks later, but I don't want to lose them. This piece of wisdom comes from an American icon, once again, a folk singer by the name of Joan Baez. And she's not just a singer, but a songwriter and also a activist. She's certainly big in the '60s. Was San Diego, California. Love it. One of my favorite places in the world. Spent first night of my honeymoon on a cruise in San Diego. So that was 32 years ago. But yeah, absolutely love it. Got some family down there as well. So one of the most beautiful places in the world, San Diego, California. All right, so Joan Baez, I know you've all heard of her, or at least have heard the name. And if you haven't, definitely look her up. Like I said, just one of the greatest iconic American folk singers of all time. Really great voice. I remember there's a scene in the movie Forrest Gump where Robin Wright's character Jenny is, she's wanting to be a folk singer like Joan Baez, and she tries to play her little thing on stage, and then she gets accosted by guys, and Forrest comes and saves her, and all that good stuff. Anyway, Joan Baez, there you go. So here's what Joan Baez says about music. She says, "I think music has the power to transform people. And in doing so, it has the power to transform situations, some large and some small." So Ella is here. Yeet. Welcome, Ella. Just going to yeet me across the screen there. Huh? All right, fine. All right, let's do that one more time. I think music has the power to transform people. And in doing so, it has the power to transform situations, some large and some small. And I think that is so true. I mean, the power of music, we've never really been able to quantify the power of music because it is so powerful. It can do so many things. It can change people. It can change situations. It can heal you. It can bring you peace. It can bring you joy. It can energize you. It can do all sorts of things. It is just really one of the greatest art forms that God has blessed us with. I mean, it's just one of the most, that's why we're here, is for music and the power that music has. So get out there, get involved in some music, create some music, play some music, listen to some music, share music. It's just a great way to get through your day. So, all right, that's my quote from Joan Baez, my little piece of wisdom for you. So I think that's all the news that's fit to print for you folks today. Beautiful Wednesday morning. Get out there, enjoy some sunshine. If you're on the other side of the world and you haven't hit that full moon yet, take a look at it because it's pretty stunning. We'll be back here tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, as we are every weekday, right here on our Palin Music Band and Orchestra YouTube channel. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell icon, do all of those good things. And let me leave you with this parting thought. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye.